and we have an extra special guest live in the studio, hailing from the great state of Alabama. Mama M is here, Miss Emily Sharp. Hi, Mama M.
Hey, Joshua Clark. I am so thrilled to be here with you, Miss Carrie. I watch y'all all the time on Facebook, but to be here in the studio is really, really thrilling. To see all of Josh's
All my
knickknacks,
stuff,
all your stuff.
my junk. That's exactly.
It's wonderful.
You'll be proud to know, Mama. But even before we knew that you was coming on the show, I cleaned it up a little bit. I did. It used to stretch all the way to the end of the counter, and Carrie said, Carrie came in and went, "Oh, you having a yard sale in here?" So, and then the boss man got on me. He's like, "Son, there's about 2 inches of dust on one of those things back there. You need to take care of." But we're glad you're here.
Well, it's a neat environment, and I love it.
Well, I'm so glad that you're here. Now, you're originally from the South. That's how we got to know each other.
Of course.
Now, Mama M started off, first time I ever met her, I believe I was in 7th grade, I think, 6th or 7th grade at Old East Central Middle School.
Absolutely.
Down there in Hurley, Mississippi. And Mama M was the guidance counselor for the middle school, right? And then when we moved up to high school, Mama M became the guidance counselor.
I moved up with
for
you.
her husband. That's right. She did it to keep an eye on Shady. That's why she did it, just so she could keep him, kind of in check. See, I told y'all he was going to be hollering from the green room, trying to correct facts as he remembers them, right? But Mama M was always a mama to all of us. Like really, that's one of the reasons why you kept moving up, because you had a good group of kids that we all just kind of grew on you like a fungus or something like that. And then over the years, Jade and I stayed in touch, and we stayed friends.
Jade is Shady.
Jade is Shady, for those of y'all that don't know. We kind of go back and forth here. It's like family talking now.
Just helping.
But it was about 15 or 20 years ago, Shady called me, and he said, "Hey, the folks are coming to Branson." And I was like, "Oh, let's go, let's do it." So we met over at this is when Legends was where Clay's is. So that's how long ago it was. And the Arsenaults were here. By the way, shout out to Casey Arsenault and his Lanyap business.
Yes.
Physical therapy, right, Shady? Yes, Lanyap Physical
Appreciate
Therapy.
y'all listening this morning.
Down there in Lafayette, yes, our family. And where? Youngsville. Okay, see, Shady's like, "No, I'll just stay in the green room." I told him, "You can come and hang by the door. It's fine, But yes, Casey listened in, and I'm sure Wayne and Nellie and everybody are listening in. But y'all started coming to Branson, and usually every year y'all and the Arsenaults come up
Every August.
What is it besides seeing me and Miss Carrie now? What is it about Branson? Because y'all came up before we did fantasy and all the other stuff.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite things to do here in Branson?
Oh well, we have to include Clay Cooper in the in the favorites. Can't wait to see Miss Carrie tonight on stage.
That's right.
Oh, thank you.
But we just love Branson, the hills and the scenery here. Silver Dollar City's great fun. Downtown Branson's fun. And then I was not coming this year. We were not coming. We're old now, so we were not coming this year.
Boy, aren't we all, Mama?
But the closer it got, and Josh kept dangling these carrots in front of me
Carrots.
of
Hank
people
Jr.
like Hank Williams Jr. and Alabama.
No big deal.
No big deal. So,
Right?
so I had to acquiesce, and we made the trip.
So Mama M got to see Hank Williams Jr. for the first time live last weekend at Thunder Ridge Nature Arena. So, Mama, before we talk about the quality of Hank's performance, let's talk about the venue. Have you ever seen
it's gorgeous.
Such a venue in your life?
It is beautiful. Branson is so fortunate to have that, where they can have those great concerts. I mean, it is beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the lake. You can look off. Now tonight tomorrow night we're going to venture to some new places that we didn't get to go to the other day with the premium hookup. Special thanks to our people out there. So we'll get to show you what it looks like inside of Veterans Tower. Which Johnny likes to invite some of our veterans to come out and enjoy different shows and events and things like that. And then there's a party barn, which, it's for partying.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, my gosh.
It's for partying.
We did that at the exact same time.
I know. That's stereo
That was a little
bells,
freaky.
honey. It is. It's stereo bells. It's 8:33 here on the Upside with Josh and them. So what did you think about actual Hank, Mama? Did he live up to the hype of...
Absolutely. He was bigger than life. He really puts on a show. And I couldn't believe he kept playing while his band took a break. And he performed the entire time.
Just him by
He's-
himself.
Yeah,
I love that part.
I do too,
the,
Gary.
the
That
first
was great.
the first time I saw him, he did that little bit where he sent the band on break and he sat down with a stool and a guitar.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I saw him, he did that for about 45 minutes
Wow.
for whatever reason. Now it's down to about 10 or 15.
It's so
But
impressive.
still,
It's awesome.
And then again, taking nothing away from the band, because when they came back out and started rocking again, it's like, it's
Oh,
good to
yeah,
hear the
Country Boy
drums
Can't
and
Survive,
the
kicked it
bass
in,
and all the
and-
things
yeah.
going on. But it really is moving when he's just sitting there by himself.
by himself, yeah, because
That's
he
all
is
we
so
need.
talented.
That's right.
It's so good.
He is so talented, though.
And when you're sitting there and you're watching, because it's just filled with a lot of iconic moments, iconic music and songs, whether he's covering his daddy's music or whether he's covering somebody else's music, but him singing Fats Domino's version of Hank Williams' "Your Cheating Heart" is probably about as iconic as it gets. I mean, he's been touring for 70 years. He's 76, or I guess 68. He went on the road when he was 8 years old, as Born to Boogie so succinctly states. So, yeah, it's great that he's still into it, that he was still rocking and still had a really good time. There was a great crowd out
was
at
a
Thunder
good
Ridge.
crowd, yeah.
Also, I did want to give another shout out to our friends at Thunder Ridge. We noticed some extra lanes that were added that were coned off as far as going in for the parking. Man, one of the smoothest entrance and exits that we've had. And Hank had numbers comparable to the Creed show that we went to, so pretty good numbers. Right? It was a great crowd despite being 105 degrees in the shade, which we know because...
I'd like to say thank you for the air conditioned tent.
Yes. That is another thing that
Appreciate that
I
very
feel,
much.
I feel doesn't get a lot of love. These concerts are in the summertime.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hot. So when you walk in under a covered area. You can stay in the shade up there. And then as the sun goes down, the stage sort of casts a shade over all of the chairs down on the floor. But they do have a cooling station.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
Yeah,
so
I was very grateful for that.
go in there and just
Open for
cool off
anybody.
and then
yeah,
go,
it
and
was
then go
very
out.
nice. You
Yep.
could go in and cool off for a
Well,
little
it's
bit.
it's well done, and it is a beautiful venue. Really,
Yeah.
really nice.
Thunder Ridge Nature Arena tomorrow night. We're all going to be there.
Yeah.
As we go to see Alabama. No big deal. The boys from Fort Payne. Mama, where were you born?
In Mobile.
In Mobile proper, Mobile, Alabama. How'd you and Deese meet?
I went to work in Georgia in Atlanta, and he is from Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
Wound up, I took a teaching position that was just a couple of miles from his home, from his mother and daddy's home.
Okay.
So we became friends and
Uh-huh.
hooked up.
Deese got Twitter painted with Mama M.
Rest is history.
Probably, I believe, is what happened. Did you always know you wanted to be a teacher?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
I did.
If you
My daddy always said, if you learn something and you don't know what to do with it, just teach it to somebody else.
That's exactly right. If you weren't a teacher, what do you think that you would want to be?
Oh, I don't know. I love to decorate and I love to cook. But I think if I had to do that for a living, it wouldn't be so much fun.
So I'm just going to
Yeah, right.
go ahead and tell y'all, Emily Sharp joining us this morning. It's the Upside with Josh and them. Josh Clark here, Carrie Garrison over there, Legends 106.3. So whenever we come to visit, or whenever they come here to visit, we get menus made up of we're having. Well, there goes Clay's truck again.
Wow,
Okay.
that's crazy.
I know. We get menus of what day we're having this and what comes along with it, and it's all beautifully written out and all this stuff. And many times, after a couple of cold beverages, maybe a couple makers made by bartender Shady, we have pitched the idea of opening up Mama M's Eatery. And she told us exactly what she tells us. Same. She's like, I just don't know if it would taste as good if I was cooking for somebody that I didn't know, because she loves the love. That's the secret ingredient.
Y'all,
is-
this is not just a menu. It's gorgeous. I mean,
there's little nameplates that are sitting to tell you what everything is. Everything's wrote out, and there's decoration that accompanies the menu and all that stuff.
it's beautiful.
Well, you eat with your eyes first.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if it's pretty, it tastes better.
That's you're not wrong. Speaking of stuff that tastes better, it's fried shrimp night tonight.
It is fried shrimp.
And Mama M.
I had to do this. Nellie always does the fried shrimp. Nellie
Yeah.
Arsenault. But since Nellie's not here this year, I had to step in and do the fried shrimp. So we'll see how it goes.
Well,
I imagine it'll be great.
I've had Mama's fried shrimp before. I can vouch that it is pretty darn awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It really 100% is. Even Drew's coming
Oh
over
yeah, my son's
good.
coming.
tonight.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we want-
Drew.
Want to see Drew?
Drew was kind of shy the first couple years that the Sharps and the Arsenaults came to visit, and after he came to fried shrimp night and Cajun ribeye night, and then one other night, it was pretty much
He was on board.
Shady and the folks coming, fool.
Yeah.
What night shrimp? What night steak? Just let me know.
Yeah,
So I can-
he even told me the other night. He said he thought he might have band practice or whatever, and he said even if I can just come by and hug them because I love them so much.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
such a
He really
sweetheart.
does. Y'all are family.
So I can't get into any music because we've got a couple more minutes to chat with Mama here. I also want to play some Skinner. I mean, if Mama's home, we got to play Sweet Home Alabama at least one time.
Right.
But I did want to tell a story. And, honey, I don't even know if I've ever told you this story
Okay.
or not before. I don't even know if Mama M knows the story that I'm about to tell. But
Uh-oh.
the year after I graduated from East Central High School, a couple friends of mine called me up. They were still in school, and I was going to the junior college there, so I was still around the area. And Allison called me, and she said, "Hey, me and Greta don't have a date for the prom." She's like, "Would you take us to the prom?" And I was like, "What, just be like your escort?" She was like, "Yeah, we already called and reserved you a tux. All you got to do is go pick it up and go." And I'm like, "Okay, this was Saturday, like
Yeah.
the prom Saturday night, right?" So we go and do dinner and whatnot, and we go to the prom, and we walk in, and they go get their pictures made, meet up with their friends and whatnot. And I hear a commotion out on the dance floor. And I'm not sure what this commotion is. So I meander over to the dance floor, and I see the majority of the cheerleading team and a couple of other ladies all in a circle. And in the middle of that circle dancing is Deese. Is Mama M's husband, and Shady's daddy, Deese, is dancing in the middle of the circle, not with anyone, and all the girls are all around him. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Check out Deese throwing down with all the girls on the dance floor. I wonder where Miss Emily is. And I turned around, and Miss Emily was leaning up against the table with the punch bowl, and all the boys who had lost all their girls to Deese, they were all hanging around Mama M. And at that point, I was like, oh, Mama Eminem, they're fun. They are Mama Eminem. That's right. That's exactly right. Mama M and them, honey. They're fun people. We have got to go a lot of different places. We've got to hang out. We've had such a good, 15, 20, at least the last 15 or 20
Right.
years. We love y'all so much.
Oh, well, thank you, Josh.
We love it when y'all come to visit. It's just not the same when y'all don't come up
I know.
to see us. I mean, and again, we appreciate the shrimp and the, did you see my new shirt you got me, Mama?
I do like
By the
it.
way, if y'all
Check it out on Facebook,
y'all on the Facebook
y'all.
feed, Mama M got me a new shirt. It's Christmas in August because Mama brings
Well,
gifts.
it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It 100% is. And if I had more time, I was going to play Christmas in Dixie. But number one, I didn't want to cry because that one always makes me cry,
It does.
And number two, with Mama M being on, we got to play a little Sweet Home Alabama. Honey Pie's here, Miss Carrie, and Mama M, Ms. Emily Sharp, hailing from Grand Bay, Alabama. She got folks listening all over the world. You want to give a shout out to Deese, your
Oh,
beloved?
yeah. Hey, Deese. I have to say hey to Deese.
Deese is enjoying the conditioned air and the bed right now, laid up over there at the palatial condo escape. You guys come up here every year, and every single year you find something different. You find something new. You find something interesting. This year was Thunder Ridge, right?
Sure.
A couple years ago, and I love to tell this story because when they were fixing downtown Branson, when they were fixing the west part of Main Street, East Main Street still under construction, but when they were fixing the west part, we had a good relationship with Steve Hartley and our friends at Dick's 5 and 10. They did giveaways. We went down and did a radio party and this and that and the other. And I love to tell the story about Mama M, or Shady actually, calling me up and being like, dude, Mama M kind of mad at you. And I'm like, she's mad at me? Why is she mad at me? She's like, well, she talked to a friend of hers that goes to Branson, and they talked about who goes to where and who does this and that and the other. And she's kind of upset that you've never taken her to Dick's 5 and 10 before. And I was like, well, it's usually pretty busy. And he's like, no, there's zero excuse. Like after Dick's 5 and 10 was sold the way it was sold by Mama's friend talking to her about it. So that was something that you discovered.
We have to go every year.
You have to go.
In fact, after Branson Cafe this morning,
Yes,
we're going to
you
Dick's 5 and 10.
That's awesome. I love Dick's 5 and 10. Plus, there's a whole lot of other places in downtown Branson. Obviously, the Branson Cafe we're going to go see. At some point, Shady and I are going to make our way down to Full Throttle and visit Bobby.
Well, this morning we've got to do a little moonshining too.
Yes, you know that you can go down there and taste moonshine.
Yeah.
I don't know what time they start the moonshine tasting, but
We'll be there.
probably 9:30, 10 o'clock. That'll be good. So, Mama M, y'all are headed back home Saturday morning, huh? Okay, so you got a really good. You had Hank Jr. Saturday.
We had a full week of it.
And then
We
a
really have.
couple days to relax and chill, and then
Swimming pool.
Clay
Yeah.
Cupper tonight in Alabama tomorrow. So awesome.
It's been a great week.
Well-
Fantastic week. Tonight's Clay, though.
It is.
That's our favorite. Clay's show is our
Don't tell
absolute
don't
favorite.
tell him that. His head is already big enough,
know,
and that mullet can't get much bigger. I mean, it can, I guess.
He's trying.
The acting mayor, the mayor pro tem, I told him next stop governor's chair.
Oh, yeah.
I would love it. I mean, would that be cool if Clay was governor of Missouri?
Well, I want to brag on you a little bit.
No, don't brag.
Josh, I want to tell Branson and the world, but I want to tell you particularly, I am so proud of you.
Well, thank you, Mama.
You have done so well here. You have truly put yourself in position to be the voice of Branson. And I am so proud of you.
Well, I thank you, Mama. I sure do. Sometimes not everybody likes my voice and how I use it, but
Well.
shut up, Shady.
That was sweet.
It was sweet. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Shady's laughing like a hyena.
Well, I mean that. I'm very proud
Well,
of
thank you. And
you're one of mine.
well,
so
I
I'm-
appreciate y'all because there are a lot of people in this world. When you think about your life, you think about where you're going, where you've been, where you're at right now. There are people, and you hear people say it all the time. I wouldn't be here without this person. I wouldn't be here without that person. There are like 3 or 4 people in my life that I would not be where I am doing what I'm doing right now, maybe even alive, if it weren't for this group of people. And you and Deese are most assuredly in that group of
Amen.
people. We love you so much, Mama, and we appreciate you coming in. We're going to kick her out, but not. She's
Yeah,
gonna.
I need a Kleenex.
Carrie's
Her
got
being too sweet.
Carrie's got to clean up her running makeup, and I have to